Well, actually, we're up here representing several people, a lot of people actually, who have been involved in making the planning for this Congress. We've had several meetings with people from all over the world in the ERAS society, but I need to mention two people specifically that have been instrumental for the development of the program. One is Christopher Lassen, who led the work for the educational pre-Congress program, and Dilip Lobo, who led the scientific program committee. So Ken and I are up here on behalf of them, and it's my pleasure just to sum up a little bit, and I'm starting off with the journey will continue. So let's just reflect for a moment. In the audience in this room, we have had surgeons, anesthetists, nurses, dietitians, physiotherapists, managers, hospital finance people, and change experts sitting together. And I'm sure you've noticed that it's been pretty full all the way through. Some people have had to leave to get to their flights now, but it's amazing that we've had people stay in the same hall, being interested all day long, despite the fact that we've had a great weather outside and it's a phenomenal place. I think that says something. And our main complaint was really this: you shouldn't have had parallel sessions. We wanted to sit together all the way through. We missed something from the other room, and I think that really is telling us that this way of working is really the way forward for us. We've learned a few things, haven't we? Just think of the best abstract winner. That told us that goal-directed fluid management should be perhaps for certain patients. The best poster winner showed us that this kind of principle is working in different parts of surgery, in this esophagectomy. We heard Henry Kellett tell us that, and several others, that we cannot explain and explore everything with just randomized controlled trials. We need to do other types of studies to find out. And the nurses and many with them have told us we have to work much more with focus on the preparations, not least today. We've had several issues of debates. You've heard different views come up here, and we had a great couple of debates today, but we also saw that they can be resolved and discussed with finesse and in friendliness, and with a smile on the faces. And it is a continuous development that we're seeing. I think that's been absolutely clear through these days, that this is an evolving field, it is moving fast, and we have to keep up with it. So I'd like to thank all the speakers and the moderators for their fine work. Without you, it wouldn't have been anything. In particular, we'd like to extend our thanks to Henry Kellett, who gave the first lecture in his name, and I think we all agree that this was a long-awaited honor for him, and we're pleased that we were the ones to be able to give it to him, a lecture in his name, for all the fine work that he's done. And I'm very pleased to say that although this man is getting a little bit older, I would say, his mind is as sharp as ever, as you all saw, and he will work very hard for the society for the future. So that is absolutely phenomenal. But there are more people. I need to thank the sponsors for their engagement in this, and I think we're seeing that we can work very nicely together with industry to help move this field forward. We need each other, and we need to work together. MCI, Chantal Leroy, your team, outstanding. I mean, I've been working with you for many, many years, but you just do better and better with every performance that we do together. I think we need to give them a special hand. Well, all of you should give yourselves a hand as well, because it's been great to see how you've been active, interacting, bringing in all the nice new work that we had out with the posters and the presentations, and being so active in the sessions. And also outside, it's been great to see how everybody has been discussing, networking, meeting each other, talking about working together, etc. So we believe so much in multidisciplinary, multi-professional teamwork. I think that is the future in many aspects that we have been discussing here. So what's next? Well, we aim to strengthen these meeting points because that's really what it's all about. It's making sure that people can connect. We're going to develop the website even further. For those, all of your colleagues who weren't able to come, we've filmed a lot of the sessions here, and we've interviewed people throughout, some of the leaders in the field, and we're going to run that one after another on the website. So that's going to be a very live website for people to come in to learn about what is happening. Karim Slim is taking on the job as the editor of the website, and we have a phenomenal team from Zaragoza who's going to organize all of that. There are going to be a number of symposiums and workshops in many countries happening where we're going to be in and supporting with many of the people that have been here today. So that's going to be another way of moving things forward. And of course, we feel confident that there's room for a Congress that will be coming back from year after year. So by building the platform with the web, and we're initiating some sort of forum, we're strengthening the database. We've had several discussions between different groups on how we can use the database that is being growing very fast for research and further development. And we're putting together more working groups for further guidelines. The next one is going to be on anesthesia. And I'm very happy to see how the nurses got together during this meeting under the leadership of Dorte Hjort. So I'm sure we're going to have a very strong nurses network in the ERAS society. So we will continue, of course, and we will welcome all of you to join us even more in the future and make sure we will be in touch. The first thing you'll see when you get home within a day or two is we're going to ask you to feedback on this conference so we can make it better for next time. It's only that kind of feedback that can help us improve even further. So the next Congress is going to be another World Congress, because that's really what it's been. We've had people from 30 countries, 6 continents, and almost 250 delegates at this Congress already. And that's going to be on ERAS and perioperative care, just like this one. We'll do it within 12 to 18 months. We haven't quite decided. So it'll be either this time of the year or early spring. But we'll find a nice venue for you. So stay with us. Keep with us and use the website, and I hope to see you all soon. Thank you very much for being with us. And with that, we close the Congress.